You're welcome again to Mark's Motivational Podcast for this Thursday episode. I really hope it finds you as well. Thanks a million for joining me. So today I just want to say a big thank you to all my guests that have came on the podcast over the last while. It's been great. I've had some great singer-songwriters, some great authors. It's great from the US and from the UK and obviously back in Ireland as well. So that's absolutely brilliant. And you can also watch most of the episodes on YouTube as well. So if you want to like and subscribe to them, that'll be perfect. I'll be interested to know what you think of the podcast so far and what episode you're enjoying most. So that'd be great. I'd love some feedback on that. That'd be absolutely brilliant. So so today I just want to talk about a really good book that I got my hands on. It's done by James Clear. Is the author. It's called Atomic Habits. There's another great book as well around habits as well that I spoke about before as well. It's by Charles Duhigg, The Power of Habits, which is a really, really good one as well. But in this book, Atomic Habits, it gives a great advice. He says, always try and do 1% more. Just say if you're doing like some kind of exercise or in the gym or whatever it is, try and do 1% more. Like for instance, I've taken on that myself where every time I go out for a run now, I try and do even 1% extra, like meaning like just say I'm running, do my regular run to the park, to the Phoenix Park, because I work in town. Because I work in town, so like I'd run maybe an extra lap of the field or run a bit quicker, back, just do little intervals of speed runs during that particular run. So it's a really good idea, just trying to better yourself, even just a short bit. Like it says, like even little gains, like can build up and may seem like nothing, but something positive you can do every day. It's like compound habits, positive habits can really, at the end of a year, you really build up like your stamina, or you build up your performance. So it's a really good advice that James, the author, gives in the book. So it's really, really cool. And he also says that persistence is so important as well when you're doing a habit. Like it's like, for instance, I'm doing this podcast and I'm doing it over 2 years. So you never know. It kind of opens doors to you in different ways. Like because I'm an author myself, I get to talk to all these different writers in the podcast and get some great tips off them while I kind of advertise their books and give them a bit of time, to kind of talk about their books. So it's great to help other people out and get some help yourself, So that's really, really good point as well. Like it says, I heard another book. I think it was Think and Go Rich, which is another great book as well. I've started reading again. Well, I read it before, but I listen to the audiobook now as well. And it's funny, like because I read it all before, you find because you're listening to it, it kind of reminds you of different parts of the book that you may have forgotten, or other parts that you kind of didn't take in the first time. So that's another big recommend if you've read a good book and you enjoyed it. Maybe just you can get that. I know I've advertised before. I just think it's a great service, the Borrow Box. It's done by the libraries here in Dublin, so I'm sure that they do it in all different libraries around the country and different parts of the world as well. So well worth checking it out, I think. And yeah, so he says he also says about making the environment easy for yourself. I've probably mentioned this on the habits before, but he also says, like, just say you want to go for a run, is get your yeah. He says while going for a run, getting the night before, putting your tracksuit ready and your runners, and it's gonna more entice you the next day to go for that run, like to have everything ready and prepared. So he says that's a great idea to get. It's like even going to the gym, is making the gym near you, close to you, can really kind of inspire you to do it as well. Yeah, so that's a really good point he makes as well. And he also says, and he just say if you want to drink more water, just these little things you never think of. If you want to drink more water, let's say, get in a more habit of drinking more water, just maybe fill up a bottle of water in the most used rooms that you're always in on a daily basis, or say you're working from home like a lot of people still are. Maybe just fill up a few bottles of water and put them in the most areas where you are during the day, and that way you will drink more water and get that good habit. And it's funny because I picked up a bottle of water, and I find because I have that bottle of water, it's convenient to just drink it during the day, and you find you don't feel yourself drinking more water. So it's about the habit of that. And then he says another good thing as well. He says about making the environment easier for yourself is during the weekend, maybe chop up some vegetables and fruits and put them in containers for the week. Put like same thing as the water. Leave them convenient, so you've got them ready for it. So like we always tend to go for the easy stuff that's easy. So make things as easy as possible for yourself. The stuff that are good for you, and then the stuff that's bad for you, make it really hard. They can make it unattractive, and make the stuff that's good for you attractive. It makes sense. I know it's very basic stuff, but like it's a really really good book. So James Clear is the author. I really recommend getting your hands on this book or listening to the audiobook. It's great. And he also says as well, like if you want to watch less TV, um, you can maybe switch it off after watching a particular program. Switch it off, or if you want to be extreme, you can take the batteries out of the remote, and then just decide. Just say, for instance, say to yourself, "Okay, I want to watch a particular show, an episode of a show or something you like." Just be precise about it, and you'll find that you'll watch less. You won't binge watch as much. So that's a really good takeaway as well. So once again, that book is called Atomic Habits by James Clear. So so thanks a million for tuning into today's podcast, Mark's motivational podcast, for this Thursday episode. So stay tuned for Music Sunday. As I said, I'm going to have Hayley McKay on the podcast on Sunday, and I'm also going to share all her links. And it's a great song she has out there as well. I've shared that song on the podcast as well, so you're in for a treat there. Absolutely brilliant. So once again, I can't thank you enough for tuning into the podcast. It's been great, and I really enjoying doing these episodes for people. And once again, it'd be great if you subscribe to my channel and give me feedback. It'd be absolutely brilliant. Okay, so thanks again, and have a really good weekend, and slán go fóill. Goodbye. Thank you.